Guys, welcome back to another episode of Good Game Grabs. We are here at our local St. Louis downtown Goodwill bins, searching for stuff to flip for a profit on eBay, but also stuff for our collection because we love stuff like that too, especially if it's from 80s or the 90s. But we're going to get in here, we're going to see what we can find, probably in the general merchandise and the clothing today. Need a bunch of clothing to get our listings up per day. We have a 10 to 15 listing goal this year for 2023. But anyway, guys, enough rambling. Let's get into the delicious Goodwill bins footage. I'm way out of my element with this vintage Singer sewing machine. Got a couple toys and some Pokemon cards. Really weird, random collection of stuff. I don't even know what this stuff is. I'm just going. I just found the lid to a Lodge cast iron, enamel cast iron pot. There it is. I knew it was gonna be in here. Oh, that thing is kind of, yeah, we can take a better look at it, but if that's in there, we're good to go. It'd be real cool to find the box for this. I mean, there's the manual for it. Where's the box? There's another manual for Mario Kart. Interesting. I wonder if somebody already got them. I bet somebody already got them. I bet they were sitting right here. Somebody snagged them up. There's another one. I mean, I'm totally down for manuals because I will sell manuals by themselves. Lost Kingdoms. I mean, some of these are games that I had never heard of. Okay. Yeah, I'm always down to sell manuals. Is this Callaway Tees brand new? Oh, we're definitely taking that too. I feel like that was just a good amount of bread and butter right there, for sure. Dang, man. It'd be really cool to find the boxes for those. I don't think it's gonna happen. Alright, let's keep going. Y'all already know this is one of my favorite bread and butter items. Little routers. These are like, you know, very basic residential entry-level routers, but you know what, we can still get, you know, 18 to 20 net profit off of each one of these. This one was nice and had the power cord taped on there. All the Wi-Fi antennas are intact and not broken. Good deal right there. Got this 1999 Boston Red Sox Fenway Park shirt. Definitely with the older tag on there. I've never heard of alternative apparel, but I also don't do a lot of clothing. But it's like perfectly faded, but it's got this little stain right here. And then this is, I think that's just some mud, but oh man, I'm curious if this will sell still. I mean, really sweet shirt. I think it's just a perfect look to it for a Red Sox fan. I couldn't handle more than like 5 bins worth of clothing today, so I went over to the media, kind of like last episode. Got one Stephen King, got a How to Draw Manga book, which, you know, these two will probably be sellers in the booth, or I could lot up the Stephen King with other Stephen Kings, and yeah, just do it that way on eBay. But I haven't really dug too hard, but we're definitely going to dig through at least a couple more. I guess I'm just feeling very not tied down to one type of thing today because I'm just all over the place. I'm like going through the shoes now. I've already been kind of through the shoes. This Titleist is really rough, but oh, can this come back? Can this come back? No, that's too faded. That's too far gone. But yeah, I really have been just kind of bouncing all over the place and not really staying tied down to one spot, but I'm not mad about it. We ended up with a few things from the media. We got a Dino Riders beach. That's what I just thought was really cool. Also is Tyco, and we've been selling a lot of Tyco stuff lately from that private pick, so feeling good about that. One Blu-ray, one sealed CD, which is Avenged Sevenfold. I'm not really holding my breath too much on this one. Probably a $10 to $12 bill, but either way, good bread and butter. let's keep moving. We're probably gonna get through this and then call it a day and get to some homework. Chicken range. Alrighty, chicken ranch, 1982. Man, kind of cool logo, right? 1982. Huh. As Britney Spears would say, oops, I did it again. Got me a nice Philips DVD VHS combo, and this one's really light, really good condition. No remote from what I can see, but maybe we find one buried under here. All right, I'm taking a shot on it. It looks really clean. We're definitely gonna test this bad boy out. Just found this randomly, 2007 Bandai. I'm pretty sure I've sold a figure similar to this. The only problem, missing its tail right there. But I remember that figure being worth a pretty penny. So even with the tail missing, this might still be worth a few bucks, maybe 15 to 20. We'll definitely see. Happy about that little score. All right, we are an hour into our session here. I've been trying really hard to keep it at an hour so I don't get burnt out, because if I don't give myself a time limit, I'll just keep going, and then I will get burnt out, and then I won't want to come back to the bins for a couple days or whatever it may be. So with that being said, the only thing that we really got off camera in the last little bit was these Skechers. They just looked really good structurally. They should clean up pretty easily. I have no idea if this model, the 50650s, I believe they are, if these are any good, but we're definitely going to check them out. Skechers can definitely be hit or miss, but it is what it is. Let's get to work. Oh yeah, we also found this Linksys router. I think this is a nicer one actually, so kind of cool, and we're going to check that out. On the Linksys router that we found, there was about 80 listed and 163 sold. So really good sell-through rate, 40 with 13, 35 free, 55 free, 15 on a bid, 40 with 12, 33 on a bid with 12, 28 with 22, $60 free. Looking really good on that guy. You guys know that I go back and forth on these Linksys routers all the time, but I could just tell that this was a new one, mainly because it has the 5 gigahertz band on there. That's a band of Wi-Fi that's typically on newer routers. The old band is 2.4 gigahertz, and it just looked like it was just a nice piece. So again, actually we are missing an antenna on the side there, which is a little bit of an issue, but maybe we go back and try to find it. Never mind, guys, I figured it out. So apparently you can put a antenna on the side. I guess if like your router is set up, oh yeah, you can put it on the other side too. So I guess if your router is getting bad Wi-Fi signal, you can change the antennas around and see if you can like point the antennas in different directions, which is kind of neat. So really cool. Got the power adapter for it as well. Linksys branded, all that good stuff. So let's go. Okay, so on the little Godzilla figure here, I do remember this figure now. I actually had mine in box though, and I think it was maybe even brand new in box. But this one is a pre-owned at 16 with 6. There was another one right down here. Oh, if I can find it. There's another one right here for $8 with 6. Maybe that one had a broken tail too. There's one at $18.50 free. $20 with 6. I mean, I feel like we can maybe still convince somebody to buy this for 10 bucks. Free shipping, maybe throw in some shipping because of the broken tail. I don't know. I think that we can convince somebody to buy this, you know, for maybe $10 with shipping or something like that, or maybe like $14 free ship. I think it's still valuable even with the tail tip gone. So I'm gonna take a shot on it, nice and light too, so low cost of goods. Not really too much to say about this, but we found a Beck shirt, and I feel like people just like Beck as an artist. I don't feel like there's a lot of hate for him. Actually, this looks like it was... Oh, darn. I thought this was made in London. But either way, cool shirt. Just a easy bread and butter item here, super light as well. Y'all have probably heard me talk before about these Asus routers, but I'll say it again for the people that haven't. Over a 200% sell-through rate. There was just over 200 listed and 283 sold there. We're looking at 29 with 9. That was $12 on a bid. There was $50 pre-owned, 38 with free, 45 with free, 40 free, $5 on a bid. Not sure why they did a bid. 25 with 12, so really just solid money. People pass these up all the time, but again, these are just a good entry-level home router that people still use all the time. I picked up this digital thermometer for, like, it's meant for basically putting it on the side of a pot if you're like frying anything or doing candy or whatever, but there was actually a pretty decent amount of sold comps. 23 with 5, 27 free, 13 with 6, 18 with 6, and 30 free. I might actually just sell this. It's just more of a luxury item than anything, and it's brand new sealed, so kind of cool. I just randomly picked this up in the first couple bins that we went through, and we kind of scored, I guess. We got Beach Boys here. I don't really do a lot of collection or like greatest hits, but John Lennon collection, pretty sweet. Moody Blues, more Beach Boys, REO Speedwagon. Yeah, see, this is more of like a, it's not an actual album. It's the second decade of rock and roll. So, but some Phil Collins right there. Got some Genesis, Chicago, more Beach Boys. So definitely happy to throw all these in the booth for sure. Guys, I just need to reiterate this again. If you guys aren't taking manuals or cases, please do so. So this is a $60 GameCube game if it was complete. The manual goes for $25 by itself, and you can even see there is booklet only on the eBay listings. Booklet only, and that was 30, that was 38, 22, 20, 19, 22, 19, 32, 30, and this one's in really nice shape. I see 30 bucks on this all day long. Again, another GameCube game, Star Fox Adventures. This one is a $32 complete game, but the manual alone is 17 buckaroos. $13 on the Hey You Pikachu, and the Womp Womp on the very end here. Spyro only goes for $6, so pretty common game there, even though it is for the GameCube. I picked these up also early on. I knew Thundercats right here. I did not know that this was also a Thundercats figure. I wasn't huge into the show, but I know it is still very, very popular. If this was complete with the sword in his hand, this is like a $50 figure. Without the sword, I mean, it's looking around 20 bucks, but I'll take it. This thing is in pretty clean shape. The helmet alone I saw for like 18, so maybe we parted out. I'm not 100% sure. And then we've got to look up this figure as well. So with toys, there is a ton of different variants and stuff that I'm not well versed in. So there is a different variant that has orange hair. This one has red hair with a red gauntlet thing, whatever you want to call it, a claw. Just a couple of the red hair variants right here. 18 was 6, and then $20 free without the claw. So definitely the claw gives it a little bit more value, but yeah, pretty cool figures. If I like Thundercats, I'd definitely be keeping these. Last item is some Pokemon cards. These are definitely newer gen stuff. A little rough, but I think they're worthy of taking. And of course, they're super light, so we'll just take them anyway. But anyway, just reviewing the haul. We got a pair of Levi's down here, 2 shirts that are going to be, you know, good bread and butter. Got some Snap-on hat right there. Got Strike King, which is a Lure brand, if I remember correctly. A little Pride hat down there, I think from a good brand. I'm not 100% sure, but I just think that the quality is really good, so I'm going to grab that hat as well, just kind of more on a whim. Okay, hats, you do whatever you want. We got our instruction manuals right there. We got our 2 routers, our Godzilla figure. We got the digital thermometer down there, our sealed Avenged Sevenfold CD. This is for personal use. I always pick up printer paper that is for photos from here because it's super expensive and we can just get it from here for cheap. I do have to test the DVD VHS combo thoroughly. I just plugged it in really quick. Funny story about the outlets over there on that wall is that they don't stay in. You have to hold it. So I have to hold the plug into the outlet and hold the DVD VHS player. It's a whole mess. Makes it really hard to test when you're alone. Cassettes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna throw those in the booth. The Dino Riders was actually a pretty decently priced VHS. I think we're gonna be able to get $8 before shipping on that guy. The 2 books that you guys saw, and this is our throwback pile minus my jacket, of course. Let's get out of here. Yeah, that happened. Glad I tested this. Yeah, I mean, this thing looks so nice too. So yeah, that was like instant. It went in, just instantly ejected it out, and that was the result of it. So Gonna go ahead and throw this one back. I mean, could have potentially have been like 50 bucks ish. So, oh well. All right, y'all, we started out for $17.48 today. Feeling really good about this little haul, especially those figures there at the end. Those Thundercats figures, like, not only get the nostalgic juices flowing, but also profitable. I like it. So we're back home here in the Dirty Thrift Dungeon, getting ready to list these manuals just because they're so quick and easy to list and they're worth good money. It's just not, there's no excuse to not do it type of thing. But more importantly, we are going to clean these boots, and we are going to do them in the very simple way of a shoe cleaning brush and just literally some regular shoe cleaner that I use on everything else. But then we're going to hit it with our leather conditioner. So y'all can see the clean boot in my hand here and the original boot. I mean, even with just a simple clean, it already looks a ton better, but we're going to go ahead and once it dries overnight, we're going to apply this leather honey right here, and then it's going to take another day for the conditioner to set in. So you'll have to pay attention to the video on next Tuesday to see the actual finished product. I know it's going to be a long ways away, but you'll see that. All right, I'm going to get working on this next boot. Guys, it has been a pleasure to hang out in the bins with you guys. Please comment down below what you guys liked about the episode, what you guys would like to see in future episodes, especially if it involves the Goodwill bins. We would love to hear from you guys. And also be sure to smash that like button. Give it just maybe even a little tap even. You know, either way. You could smash it, you could tap it, whatever. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys later on the next grab. All right, bye.